Hello again, everybody. I want to share with you a few of my recent thrift store scores just from the last few days in the month of February 2021. I've got a variety of items to show you, and we're going to start with a big bunch of cassette tapes that I found at One Stop. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the cassette tapes I got thrifting over the last few days. I'm going to start off with something that doesn't really look like a cassette tape. It looks kind of more like a VHS tape, but it is called A Satanic Attack by Charles F. Stanley and put out on the In Touch Ministries label. Anyway, it is a cassette set of A Satanic Attack. And what you'll notice here is this one tape here does not belong. One of the Satanic Attack tapes is missing, and it was replaced with Being the Best, whatever that means. So I bought this because I'm going to sample some stuff off here for upcoming music from my band Silica Gel. So I thought this would be great sample fodder, and yeah, A Satanic Attack. Gotta buy that. Now, the rest of these cassettes all came from the same place. They were $1 or less each. We're going to start here with Gypsy Queen, a very rare cassette by a UK female heavy metal duo. And this is on the Loop Records label. You can see there the sticker, made in England. Great condition. I believe this is probably worth about 30 bucks. Most of this stuff is going to be stuff I resell on eBay. Moving right along is another hard rock record album on cassette, and it's a band called 707 with their release Megaforce. Now, this looks sealed, but it's actually not. It's actually just slipped in this cellophane, which is nice, but really nice condition. I'd say near mint or mint. And this came out in 1982. And it's worth probably about 20 bucks. I think I'd probably get for it in this condition. Now, the next two here I got to keep for myself because I love Rat, and I didn't have either of these albums on cassette. Dancing Undercover is from 1986. Great album. I'm familiar with it. Now, I don't think I've had this album on any format before. It's Reach for the Sky, 1988, and neither of these are worth very much money, but I got them because they're in great shape, and I love Rat. Now, more hard rock, heavy metal. This is a band called White Cross. They were a Christian metal band, and this is their 1988 album called Hammer and Nail, and it's on the Pure Metal label, and there you have it, real nice condition. This is probably not worth much, about 10 bucks. But speaking of Rat, this band here, from where I've heard, and I haven't heard this album yet, but I heard another album of theirs, and it sounds a lot like Rat. I mean, it's almost like a direct ripoff of Rat. Speaking of Christian rock, here's a band called Whiteheart with their album Vital Signs. And this came out in 1984. It's, I think, advertised as new wave or pop rock or hard rock. I'm not quite sure if I remember what this music is considered, but it's a rare version of this cassette. It's the, what's it called, the Contemporary Christian Gold issue of it, and I couldn't find it anywhere online. I think I could probably get I don't know, 20 bucks for this from somebody who collects Whiteheart. And here's another hard rock band, Deliverance. It's actually a thrash speed metal band. Their album What a Joke. This came out in 1991. It's not worth very much, but I could get 10 bucks out of it, I'm sure. But real nice shape. All this stuff, real nice condition. And moving right along, we have another band, hard rock band called Wildside with their album Under the Influence. This came out in 1992. This is a very rare advance promo cassette of the album, and I think I could probably get about 30 bucks for this. The regular version of this album on cassette or whatever format tends to sell pretty well, so that's a really cool find. I haven't heard that, and I don't know what it sounds like, but I'm going to check it out before I sell it. Next up is this kind of really rare sealed Tracy Chapman Crossroads album, and it's on the Thompson original label, which I believe was from it's like an Arab label from Arabia. So yeah, here we have Crossroads, and it's sealed and it's in beautiful shape. And I think to a Tracy Chapman collector, I could get 20, 25 bucks for this one. I never find Thompson stuff sealed, so that's pretty cool. And this, I got it initially because I love this album, but I could probably get 20 bucks for it if I sell it. It's Joe Jackson's I'm the Man album. This came out in 1979. It's like power pop, new wave style stuff, and as you can see, totally sealed with a little sound saver sticker there. But yeah, I could probably get 20 bucks for this if I want to sell it. Now this is something I need your help on. It's a band called The Occupants from 1991. They were a North Carolina band. I haven't heard this yet. I'm going to guess it's like new wave or indie rock or something like that, but I couldn't find any information about them online. Total private press, do-it-yourself demo cassette likely here. But yeah, don't know anything about them. I'm going to check it out when I get a chance. And this, King T, sealed. Really great rap artist. I love King T. I've got his earlier stuff. I've never heard this record, which is called For Life. It's got hype stickers, still sealed. This came out in 1994, and this can easily get 20, 25 bucks if I sell it on eBay. Now, this one here, Shadow, this is a really nice sealed version of their album, Shadows in the Streets. It's a 1981 soul, funk, possibly disco album. Haven't heard it, but this one can get about 50 or 60 bucks, I believe, in this condition. So we'll see what happens when I list this. And to round out the cassettes that I found, here's a sealed copy of Oasis, The Master Plan. This came out in 1998. I'm sure I could get about 30 bucks, 40 bucks for this maybe. So yeah, it's got a nice hype sticker in the front, really beautiful condition. So now, moving on from the cassettes, let me show you some other stuff. Moving on to another thrift store, I found these. As you can see, they're album frames for LP album covers. Usually these things run you 10 to 12 or more dollars each, brand new. These are, somebody spray painted them brown, and they're a little nicked up and scratched, but I can spray paint those again easily. Now these were each marked $3.99, but it was half off day, so each of these were like $2. That's a great score. Now at the same store, I found a couple other things, and I'll show you those right now. Okay, so next I'm going to show you some speakers I got. And this first set is a beautiful pair of Panasonic SB202 speakers made in Japan, and really cool concave front to them. Great shape. I'm going to guess that these are from the 1970s, possibly 1980s, but man, they are in beautiful, clean shape. For the most part, we still have little rubber feet there on the inside, which is nice. And I've seen speaker sets similar to this with the same model number, but a slightly different shape, sell for over $100. And these are really nice. So if I decide to sell them, I'm hoping I'll get over $100 for them. I only paid $2.99 for both of these because it was half price day at the thrift store. So these are pretty cool. I might keep them if I find something to use them with. I might sell them, I don't know. But yeah, what a cool couple of speakers. Okay, next up from the same store, I got these two fairly massive floor speakers, and they are Allegro 2000s made by Zenith. You see they have a nice brilliance switch here, which is really cool. Pretty good shape. Maybe a couple little spots I might have to touch up on the wood frame, but man, they're in great shape. Nice Allegro logos on the front. Now, these were probably anywhere from 1975 to 1980, I'm guessing. These things can sell for about $200 for the pair. Now, it was half price day at this thrift store, so I got both of these for 20 bucks, 10 bucks each. Really nice condition. And let me show you really the coolest thing about these speakers. So the cool thing about these speakers is if you decide to display them like this, horizontally on their side, you can go over to this Allegro logo, pull it, turn it, and look at that. It's gonna look great. And so yeah, these I'm gonna maybe possibly keep because they're so cool. But both those speaker sets were found at the same thrift store. And I've got one more thing to show you. Okay, the last thing I'm going to show you from my recent thrift store finds over the last few days is this really cool realistic brand MTA 15 AM/FM table radio in fantastic condition. This thing looks great. It's got a nice little wood grain outer body there and a nice silver front. And here, if it turned on here, you can see the screen here lights up, the dial. Really nice. I might keep this for myself because it's so cool. And actually, if I really get this thing going, playing some music, it plays pretty loud. It can fill a room real easily. And if I sold this, I could probably get 40 or 50 bucks for it. I paid $2.99 for it, but I might keep it because it's so cool. But yeah, there you have it. There's my thrift haul for this month. Hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for the subscribes. Thanks for the likes. See you guys later. Take care.